A very good morning to all the students of second standard A1, A2, B1 and B2. Welcome to my moral science class. Before we begin our lesson number 15, let's have a word of prayer. Close your eyes. Kind and merciful Father in heaven, we thank thee, dear Lord, for all the blessings of life. We thank you for keeping us safe. We thank you for food, shelter and clothes. Be with these little children as they are listening to the moral stories. Be with us and give us heavenly wisdom. We ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, children, ready with your moral science textbook? And we are going to learn lesson number 15, page number 49. The lesson says, Gideon obeyed God. Who is this Gideon? We are going to learn about a man named Gideon. And let's read. Now the Israelites were living in Canaan. Remember, Moses was leading the people of Israelites to enter the land of Canaan. Now Moses had disobeyed God, so he was not allowed to see this land. But the other leader, Joshua, had led them to land of Canaan, and the land of Canaan was so beautiful. There were beautiful trees, fresh water, and the land was green and full of life and full of greenery everywhere. Oh, it was such a beautiful land, the land of Canaan. Remember the story, should not forget. Okay, the land of Canaan. There the people started living there. They had their own houses. The lesson says that now the people of Israelites, so many years they were without the house, without the proper land, without any food, water. They were living in tents. But now in the land of Canaan, when they had reached there, they had started building houses. They had their own houses, small and big, and different types and different kinds of houses. They had started living so happily. They had their own land and houses. As the time passed by, as the time passed, many of the people started worshipping other gods. They had forgotten how much the Lord had blessed them and brought them to this land of Canaan. As soon as they forgot God, the Lord felt so sad. How could he help the people remember him and love him again? He wanted to bring them back to himself. And he loved the Israelites so much. Maybe then God thought, maybe the Israelites, if the Israelites had some trouble, they would remember God. And so God thought to himself, let the Midianites trouble the people of Israelites. There was another group of people they were Midianites, and God thought, maybe if these Midianites will trouble the Israelites, maybe then they will turn to me. So God let the Midianites trouble the people of Israel. The Midianites camped near the people of Israel and stole all their food. Now where there was a big trouble, so naturally they remembered God. Oh, we have to pray to God so that God will help us. They began to pray to God for help, and God heard their prayers. God heard the lesson says, God heard the people's prayers. One day a man named Gideon, look at page number 49. This is the man whose name is Gideon. God heard the people's prayers. One day a man named Gideon was threshing wheat. Look at that wheat. He is taking and threshing the wheat to take out the grains of wheat. He was in the field threshing the wheat. As Gideon worked, he was busy working, threshing the grains of wheat. He prayed. It says he was praying. When he was working, he was very busy working, but he was praying. He prayed. Then he saw an angel standing under the tree nearby. Look there, there's a tree, and the angel of God was standing under the tree. Oh, he must have been very surprised and shocked. Gideon was in the field threshing the wheat, and when he prayed for help, God heard his prayer. Suddenly he saw the angel standing under the tree nearby. Let's see, what did the angel say to Gideon? The angel said, "You are a brave man." Gideon, the angel said, "God is with you. Go and save the Israel from the Midianites. I am sending you. The Lord shall be with you." Who is telling all this? The angel of God is telling to Gideon, "You are a brave man. Go and help the Israelites and save them from Midianites." If it is really you who's telling this, "Lord, give me a sign." He said, is that you, Lord? Are you telling me to do all these things? If it is really you, give me a sign, he says. If it is really you, Lord, give me a sign. Gideon said, "Please don't go away until I bring you a present." He said, he told the angel, Gideon told the angel, "Please wait here. I want to run to my house and get you some food from my house." And he says, "Okay, present, okay." Gideon hurried home and came back with some food and put it on a rock. Okay, he put it on a rock. Okay, Gideon brought some food, and there was a rock, a big stone like rock. Okay, rock like stone, big stone. And Gideon went home and brought some food and kept it on this rock. Why? Let's see what happened. Then the angel of God, okay, the angel of God with his rod. The angel had a rod in his hand. Rod means a big stick. Okay. When Gideon put the food on this rock, the angel of God touched the rock. It says that then the angel reached out and touched the food with his rod. Like this, he touched the food on the rock, and you know what happened? Fire came from the rock and burned up all the food. Yes, fire came on this. There was a fire came on this rock. As soon as the angel touched with his rod the food, it burned. And by this miracle, Gideon knew it was the Lord who is telling him to go and help the people of Israelites to save them from the Midianites. Then the angel was gone. Next page number 50, it says, a few days later the Midianites came to steal the food from the people of Israel. Again they came. Quickly Gideon blew his trumpet. Yes. Quickly, as soon as the Midianites came to trouble the Israelites again, it says Gideon, he took his trumpet and he blew his trumpet. See here. This is the trumpet made with the horns of rams. And he took his trumpet and he blew loudly, and as soon as all the people of Israel heard the sound of this trumpet, they all came running together. Messengers, when the Israelites men heard Gideon's trumpet and heard the messengers call for people to help, they took their swords, they took their big swords and bows and arrows, okay, and arrows, and hurried to Gideon. Then when Gideon counted, the men came there, and 32,000 of the people were ready to help Gideon. Then after that, 32,000 32,000 people came to help Gideon. What is this help and for what? Let us see. Then God told Gideon, you have too many people and too many soldiers. I want you to tell the men who are afraid to go home. He said, those people came to help you, but those who are afraid, let them go back home. Many of the men went back home. From that 32,000, so many people, so many men, they returned home. Now his army had only 10,000 people. Okay, 10,000 men. Then God said to Gideon, there are still too many, 10,000 people, too many to help Gideon. So he said, let's see what God says. Take all the men down to the little stream in the valley. Look there on page number 50. There is a stream of water in the valley. Valley means two mountains. There is a stream in the valley, and God said, this Gideon, there are still too many people and too many soldiers. Take all the men down to the little stream in the valley. Gideon did what God had told him to do. 300 men, remember this story? 300 men quickly took some water. Look on page number 50. 300 men quickly took some water from the stream and they drank. Okay? In the 300 men quickly took some water in their hands for a drink. Most of the men, okay, listen carefully, most of the men, they were kneeling down they knelt down. See how they are kneeling down on the grassy bank of for a long drink. With these 300 men, I will save Israel. God said, send the other men home. There, and Gideon did. You know what happened? In this stream of water, how many people had gone with Gideon? 10,000. In this 10,000, 300 men, quickly they took little water from the stream and they drank, and they were in a hurry to go. But most of them, they were kneeling down and they want to put their mouth down to the stream and drink water. Then God said, those who are kneeling down and taking the water by their mouth from the stream, and send them home. And only the 300 men who took the water from the stream quickly in their hands and they drank, only the 300 were chosen. Those 300 men were chosen. Those 300 soldiers were chosen to go and help Gideon in the war, or to help him to save the Israelites. 300 men, okay? Remember this story. First it says thousands of people went and 10,000 went, and then in the end only 300 people were chosen. 300 men were chosen. Okay? And Gideon, after the dark night, now it was night time, dark night, God said, send the others home. Okay? After dark that night, each man was given a trumpet to carry. Okay? A trumpet to each man. All the 300 people were given a trumpet to carry in the hand. Okay? And in his other hand, he carried burning torch. What is this burning torch? Torch means, you know what is a torch? In one hand a trumpet, okay? In one hand the trumpet was given, and in another hand a torch, a burning torch. Burning torch was given. See the burning torch in their hand. In one hand burning torch and in another hand a trumpet. All the 300 men had in one hand a trumpet to blow and in another hand a burning torch. You have to remember this. This is very important for this story. Okay? And hidden in a picture. The torch was hidden in a picture. See here? This is called a pitcher. Pitcher means a long vessel. They can hide this. They can hide this torch inside the pitcher. Okay. Let us see why. No one carried a sword. He said, no carrying a big sword. No. No one had a bow and arrow. Only the torch and pitcher. Torch in a pitcher and the trumpet. Gideon's men believed that God would fight for them. They did just what Gideon told them to do. They went quickly closer to the big army of sleeping Midianites. That time in the night when these Israelites went with a trumpet and a burning torch in the pitcher, they attacked the Midianites. That time the Midianites, the story said the Midianites were fast asleep in the middle of the night. Yes. And at midnight, Gideon and the 300 men in his group blew their trumpet very loudly. Remember last time when they blew the trumpet, all the walls of Jericho had fallen down? Yes. The walls of Jericho, the city of Jericho, and the city of Jericho had big walls. Last time when they marched around the city, when the Israelites blew the trumpets, the walls had fallen down. This time, when at midnight, it says, the lesson says, see page 51, at midnight Gideon and the 300 men in his group blew their trumpets very loudly. 300 pitchers crushed to the ground. That means these 300 men had 300 pitchers, they crushed it. That means they broke it to the ground. And it fell down, it was broken. Then 300 torches waved high in darkness. Yes. 300 trumpets were blown. Okay. 300 trumpets, 300 men had 300 trumpets blowing, and 300 pitchers were crushed to the ground, broken to the ground. Yes, and big loud noise was there, and the story says, then 300 torches waved high in darkness. They were waving high, waving like this. Okay, they were waving like this. Look at page number 51. The torches, burning torches, they waved high in the night, in the darkness, high in darkness. The men all shouted very loudly, the sword of the Lord and of Gideon. Then Gideon and his men blew their trumpets some more and waved blew the trumpets here again and again. It says, the lesson says that Gideon and his men blew the trumpet loudly and waved the torches again and again. And the Midianites must have got very scared. Yes, the page number 51, last 3 lines, look there what it says. The Midianites men woke up in fear. They got very scared. What is this big noise of trumpet? And what is this torches waved high? In the night they got very scared. Okay? The Midianites got very scared. They pushed and fought each other. Gideon's army chased them far away. And with the help of this trumpet and with the help of this torch, burning torch, the sound was so big and the Midianites were gone. They were afraid and they got scared. They were full of fear and they ran away. They were gone. Again, God had shown His mighty power to save His people. That is the people of Israelites. Okay, Israel. People of Israel. That is why the memory verse on page 52, it says, not by might nor by power, but by my spirit. This is the words of God who says that I am helping you. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. Zechariah 4:6. Yes, children, this is the lesson which tells us how God had helped Gideon to save the people of Israel from Midianites and shown another miracle. Okay, who troubled the Israelites? Question number 1 in page 52. Who troubled the Israelites? Yes, the Midianites troubled the Israelites. Question number 2. Who told Gideon that he was a brave man? Yes, the angel of God who was under the tree. Angel of God told Gideon that he was a brave man. Question number 3. How many men were chosen to fight the Midianites? Yes, only 300 men. First 32,000 had gone and then 10,000 were chosen. In the 10,000, those who drank the water from the stream with their hands quickly, they were chosen. And the rest who were drinking, lapping from directly from the stream, they were sent back. And only the 300 men had been chosen to fight the Midianites. Okay, next. The fill-ups on page 52, page number 52, fill-up number 1. God chose dash to help. Yes, Gideon to help. Do not write now. Write, I will send you in WhatsApp and then you can copy. Question number 2, fill-up number 2. God said Gideon's army was too big. B-I-G, big. Number 3, fill-up number 3. Each soldier blew a trumpet. Okay, number 4, a burning torch was in the picture. Picture means not P-I-T-C, a picture, not a big picture, no, picture. This is another spelling, you look in the book, picture means a vase or a big pot like, to hide their torch, they had taken this picture. This is called a picture. Okay, number 4, yes, a burning torch was in a picture. And number 5, fill up number 5. Some of the enemies rode on camel. Okay, the lesson says some of the enemies rode on camel. Okay, this is how we come to the end of lesson number 15. Remember all the stories. Story of Moses, and after Moses the leader was Joshua, and after Joshua had already led them to land of Canaan. There now this lesson tells us the story about how God helped them using this Gideon. Gideon was a brave man and who had seen an angel and who had helped the Israelites to stay away from the Midianites. This is how we come to the end of this lesson. Bye-bye. Take care. Until next Friday, let us wait and see what happens in the next lesson, that is lesson number 16. Till then, read the story, learn the fill-ups, learn the memory verse, and you will understand all the stories. My dear children, if you read these stories, your language will improve. You take down some all the stories. Remember everything what is taught in moral. This is how Gideon obeyed God, and we are also supposed to obey our parents. Whatever they say, we should obey the parents. Okay children, bye bye, take care.